Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more gripping true crime stories just like this. They didn't scream. They didn't fight back. They didn't try to escape. They sat in a small room, under harsh fluorescent lights, and slowly watched their sense of reality dissolve. There was no violence, no shouting at first, no handcuffs, just questions, the kind that sound harmless, until you hear them repeated for the 10th time, the 20th, the 50th. Hours pass, sometimes days. No lawyer, no sleep, no clock, and when it finally ends, the confession is signed. Not because it's true, but because the mind has reached its breaking point. Tonight, we examine police interrogations that didn't just extract statements. They broke innocent suspects. The interrogation room doesn't look dangerous. That's the first deception. Plain walls, neutral colors, a table, 2 chairs, but nothing about the room is accidental. There are no windows, no clocks, no personal items. Time disappears inside these walls. Suspects don't know if it's morning or night. They don't know how long they've been there. They don't know when or if it will end. This isn't a flaw in the system. It's a feature. Psychologists have long known that disorientation weakens resistance. When time collapses, so does certainty. Most interrogations don't begin with accusations. They begin with reassurance. You're not under arrest. We just want to clear a few things up. You're helping us. This language lowers defenses. The suspect believes they're cooperating, not confessing. But behind the scenes, investigators may have already decided who they believe is responsible. Once that decision is made, the goal shifts. The interrogation is no longer about discovering the truth. It becomes about confirming the theory. There's a critical moment in many wrongful conviction cases. It's the moment police stop asking, "What happened?" and start asking, "How do we prove this person did it?" This shift is subtle, but devastating. Alternative suspects fade away. Contradictory evidence is dismissed. Inconsistencies are reinterpreted as lies. From that moment on, innocence becomes irrelevant. One of the most widely used interrogation methods in the United States is known as the Reed technique. It's legal, it's taught, and it's deeply controversial. The method encourages interrogators to assert guilt with confidence, minimize the moral seriousness of the crime, suggest explanations that make confession feel easier, discourage denials, isolate the suspect psychologically. The message is clear: confession is the only way out. Interrogators are allowed to lie. They can claim evidence exists when it doesn't. They can say witnesses identified the suspect, even if they didn't. They can insist forensic proof is conclusive, even when it's not. To an innocent person, this is devastating. They begin to question their own memory. Maybe I don't remember correctly. Maybe I blacked out. Maybe something happened and I don't realize it. This is how reality fractures. Interrogations don't rely on force. They rely on exhaustion. Hours of questioning. No sleep. No food. No privacy. Fatigue reduces critical thinking. It increases suggestibility. At a certain point, the brain stops fighting. Not because it believes the accusation, but because it wants the pain to end. Confessions rarely begin dramatically. They begin quietly. Well, maybe. I guess it's possible. I don't remember, but these small concessions are powerful. Once spoken, they reshape the entire case. Everything after that is interpreted as confirmation. And once a confession exists, even a fragile one, it becomes the centerpiece of prosecution. To most people, confessions feel definitive. Why would someone admit to a crime they didn't commit? It seems irrational. But psychology tells a different story. Confessions don't require guilt. They require desperation. Jurors rarely see the full interrogation. They see excerpts, summaries, selective moments. What they don't see are the hours that came before. Once a confession is entered into the system, reversing course becomes difficult. Prosecutors build cases around it. Defense attorneys must dismantle it. Judges treat it as powerful evidence. Even when physical evidence contradicts the confession often wins. Because it feels human. And human stories are persuasive, even when they're false. After the confession, the room goes quiet. The questioning stops. The door opens. The suspect believes the nightmare is over. They're wrong. What comes next is years, sometimes decades, of consequences. And for many innocent people, this was only the beginning. In Part 2, we will examine real cases where innocent people were psychologically dismantled, step by step. until they confess to crimes they never committed. And we'll show exactly how the truth survived, even when the system refused to see it. Subscribe for more shocking true crime stories that defy belief. Like, share, and comment if you believe the truth can be hidden in plain sight.